Good morning, YouTube. Savage here. In today's video, we're going to be covering some random quad gameplay and discussing different aspects of strategy with the new map. Because of the lack of cover and because of the high terrain in the middle of the map and everything trickling down, it's going to be a lot different than what we're used to in Verdansk. So sit back and relax and enjoy watching these randoms play as we break down their gameplay in a stress-free environment and give tips and tricks on how to avoid getting murked. But if you do enjoy this, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel today. But without any further ado, let's dive into the gameplay. All right, guys, so with this gameplay, with this map, you know, I'm a huge believer in being aggressive and pushing fights and practicing. The problem with this map, because of the lack of cover and just the odd rotations, and it is a good map, don't get it twisted, it's a different vibe. But because of all of those things, you got to play slower, right? I always in Verdansk want to encourage you guys to get out there, hunt UAVs down and push enemies. But in this map, because of the different levels of terrain, it's really hard to do that without getting third-partied. And you know you will get third-partied. It's like he looked at me and he was like, I don't know if I really want to kill him. All right. You know, maybe I should start, maybe I should go back to killing people in the gulag so that I don't have to spectate the team that dies first. That might be a better option, actually. We live and we learn. All right, here we are spectating Jose Hellmoose. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Tip number one, guys, if you use one bullet, you don't need to reload. Oh no, shoot him, homie. What? Okay, first off, Jose, again, pops the reload after one bullet, stuns himself, but the enemy, completely unaware of everything around him, just 360s. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why we're landing over here, I'm gonna be honest. We do have teammates going down. Oh, there's a Christmas tree, no shots. Merry Christmas, guys. Let's go. All right, well, Jose's by himself. His team is out of ghoulies. I'm really hoping Jose gets knocked out. Let's see how he shakes back, though. He might be able to come back from this. Who knows? Yo, what? I swear to you, every time I get on this game, there's just new stuff. And I just feel like I don't even know what I'm playing anymore. It is 5 a.m. And I didn't check Twitter. I'm going to be honest, guys. I should have, and I didn't. But right now, he's in a position where there's a team clearly doing some Christmas tree stuff. And we're over here still looting. Now look, you're by yourself. There's a whole squad, so you have one or two options: either push them and try to win the fight, or you just bail away. I get you want to look for money, I understand that, and you can, but when you stay here, you run a huge risk of getting shot. But whatever, because when we come down here and we buy, what's that gonna do? It's gonna send little red flags to the team that's near us. Not really a red flag, more like a green flare. But they're going to know we're down here, and it's going to make it very difficult for us to get out of here. Very difficult. So again, what I would have done is I would have just had the money I had, and I would have made my way somewhere else, another buy station, another compound, get a lot of money, and buy back all of my teammates at once. But it's okay. Also, another option, guys, is the second guy who's coming in right now, purple, could land on the supply run, and y'all can just chain who you're getting back using supply runs. He goes get supply run, he hunts it down, and the next guy comes in, he grabs the supply run, and then so on and so forth. But again, we're in a weird predicament right now because we don't know where the enemies are at. We do have a Bertha next to us, which could be our saving grace. Not really sure where Blue's going. I'm guessing he's going for the scav. And look, in my opinion, staying together is going to be the most important thing in this game. I would much rather, good stuff, I would much rather everyone staying together than going off doing random stuff. Although I'm honestly not sure what Clash is doing. Oh, rip. Well, this is embarrassing. The Clash came all the way out here for this gun. That's it. That's it. He's got $200 grenade. But he didn't grab the scav. Now that he's already over there, you might as well grab the scav. But as he's flying in, the point of what I was saying was to not grab the scav. to land with their team and help them out, because we're falling in this just getting picked one at a time thing. And like I said earlier, Green, you know, he's there by himself. There's a whole squad there, and of course he dies. Now I have a feeling Clash is going to full send it, but it looked like the enemy was already looking our direction, so I'm pretty sure he knows we're coming. They may have a UAV in the air, and that's exactly what I think is about to happen. Finally, the squad's kind of getting together again, but we got to do something. Our teammates getting taken out. I don't understand why we're ADSing on the ladder. The moment we went for the execute, you know, we gave ourselves very little ammunition for both of those weapons, and at the same time we didn't focus on everything around us. We knew there was a full squad there. The chance of him surviving in general is basically zero, but at least make an effort. At least make an effort to try to outplay the situation. It was a 1v3 just from who was shooting at us then and there, but still, any option would have been better than what he did. But here we are, moving on to Daddy. Absa, Juan Kenobi, City, and last and certainly not least, we have Weird. Weird! I love it. I like the way you spell that. Hell yeah, let's get it. We got, let's sit down so I can think. All right, now look, beginning game is slow. There's no way around it, especially for newer players and players with like a, you know, below a 2 KD. It's gonna be slow. You guys can get aggressive if you want. I know most players want to get their loadout before they get aggro, and I 100% get it. The ground loot weapons are absolutely they're just a travesty. It's very hard to fight long range or even medium range for that matter with ground loot weapons. All the ground loot weapons are basically only viable in close range situations, which for the most part, that's all you're really going to run into for fights. However, should you need an actual long range gun, you will be screwed. So I get waiting. So how do you get aggressive? How do you make it less boring? I don't know. I hate saying the words I don't know, but I don't know. When you're forced to only use ground loot weapons, it makes it very difficult for any players to have the confidence to go out there with what they find to get aggressive. We're halfway through the game. We finally have our loadout. There's 72 players left on the map, and we're still in this area. I will say this is dumb. Gas is coming in. Gas is fast. We do have a car, but we're relying on the fact that we're going to kill this team first before they steal the car. If this team that we're trying to hunt down takes this car, we're screwed. If we even get touched by this gas, we're screwed because of all these windy roads to get around this big ass peak. Gonna make it very, very difficult. This team seems very unaware of the fact that they're about to choke to death. Green's already on it. He said, I'm out of here. You guys are crazy. All right, Blue's heading on out. And even though the gas is relatively slow right here, guys, again, there's a lot of circles where the gas is fast. And there's a lot of positions where you're going to be outrun by the gas. And you do not want to make it a habit of playing the edge of the gas. You'll get caught up. And I've been getting caught up a lot because of fighting. Heartbeat. Come on, man, put it away. Meanwhile, his team's dying and we're heartbeat nothing. All right, here we have City rocking a 9-kill game. We're gonna spectate him for the remainder. His calling card is questionable at best. He's going for the res right now. We've got 2 enemies out there in the open. He is very vulnerable. This is a risky move, but he's using Green as bait to hopefully outplay the situation, which he does so well. Good stuff. Daddy now have 7 kills, and again, City with 9, rocking the sniper and the MP40. Now there was a huge glitch to level up your weapons really fast, and then they removed the game mode. So unfortunately, we won't be discussing that this game because it's probably no longer existent. And I just want to touch on it one more time, guys. I know I made that video yesterday, and I'm not going to keep griping. I just want to say one more time. I think it's absolutely insane and idiotic. Oh, no, you got caught up by gas. Oh, rip. I think it's idiotic, the fact that we have to level all these guns to play with them in Warzone. It is what it is, but it does suck. It does suck big time. Especially when you level up a gun and then they nerf it, and then you have to go back and level up another one. Rest in pieces. All right, here we are doing a recon, maybe? No? Bailing off? Probably a better decision, honestly. Again, the edge of the zone. The zone's closing in 45 seconds. It's going to move relatively slow because we're on the halfway point. By the way, guys, the zone will move faster on the bigger side than it will the smaller side, right? Just how it closes in. So if you guys are on the outskirts of the fatter gap, make sure you rotate fast because that will be the fastest moving part of the gas. If you're on this side, you can mute this. If you're on this side, it will move slower, so you can kind of play your life. So for example, if you're fighting a team here and the gas is moving in, you're always like, Savage is telling me to rotate. Keep that in mind, but you have a lot of time you can play on the smaller side of the zone. But again, on the flip side, if you're over here fighting in ruins, make sure you get the hell out of there as soon as possible. I'm not sure what calling card this is, but then again, with all the pink that we were having in the loading lobby, there's no telling. Ravensoft loves their glitches. I'm pretty sure they make bets every week as to how many glitches they're going to have in each update. All right, focusing on teamwork. Of course, City's rocking a decent kill game. He could still drop 20, so he's going to go off solo. We have these two guys rocking together. City trying to get to the buy station to buy his teammate, maybe. We missed the shorter path. We're just going to take the longer path to come back up. And again, when you guys approach buy stations, like in any map, you need to be ready, because especially in this map, people love to camp these things, dude. People will camp your loadouts. People will camp buy stations. It just is what it is. Holy shit. Weird. Absolutely weird. What? I don't know why I'm surprised. It kind of scared me, honestly. You ever been so right about something, the moment it happens, it kind of startles you? That's where I'm at with it. And again, going back to what I was saying, begin game, just hold each other's hands, guys. Even if you're good, unless you're an absolute goat, just stay together. He ran into a full squad camp in a building. It's actually two teams camping the same buy station. Oh, I love this game. Here we are with a great angle, trying our best to get to execute, which we do. Let's go spectate blue real quick. He looks like he's going to be going in. City's coming back. Blue's trying to grab loot. Remember, there are two teams here. They should be realizing that. Just because they got the kill doesn't mean that's all there is. And there's the other player, Dream King. Dream King sitting in the building, camping loadout once again, picks up his teammate and rolls out. So here we are back to a three-man situation with the Bertha behind us. Now on the lower ground, though, so this would be a good opportunity for us to just go mess their world up. Maybe. I'd like to see us fight. Let's go spectate City real quick. I don't think they realize there's enemies below them. I don't think they have any idea that the guys literally stopped right below you. And that just comes to observation with the minimap, guys. It could end up biting them in the ass. I really don't want to speak that into existence, but I got a feeling that's going to happen. So City's movement's good. City's awareness is good, minus the minimap. Purple's going down there. There's an enemy floating above us. Purple coming back. So the enemies have rotated. If you look at the UAV, they parked the vehicle here and they're just running off into the distance. So here we are now gatekeeping these two enemies. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What does this mean? You see that ping right there? How it's like dark red with like a circle instead of you see the difference in that? Why? I've never seen that before. I'm gonna be honest. Someone educate me. Now, Purple's biggest mistake right there was the fact that he got caught between two teams. He pissed off this squad and then he changed his focus to this squad. I'm fine with fighting multiple teams, guys, but you need to change your position. You don't sit in the middle of the open and piss off two teams, because now unfortunately we will die. Trees will not protect you. Homeboy is going down. Also, guys, if you haven't tried Sneak Energy, again, it's 5 a.m. I'm trying my best to get as much energy as possible, and I haven't even drank this thing yet. I literally just poured it and I'm already feeling it. Make sure you use code SAVAGE, guys. Try the Strawberry Millions. That's one of my favorite flavors, and all of their limited flavors, guys, are gold. So make sure if they drop something limited, you buy it. All right, back to the gameplay. We got two guys fighting again, but notice what the edge of the circle's like. Notice how many teams are fighting in front of us. Those two guys right there are fighting each other. Yeah, this guy here and then us. So we've got 4 teams just on this little edge right here. This is why a lot of players die, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm still trying to learn as well. This is why, oh wait, there's a 5th team in bounds. This is why a lot of teams die in the rotating point of the game, because everyone's trying to go to that Verdansk mentality and play the edge. And I told you guys in Verdansk to stop playing the edge. I know a lot of YouTubers and streamers tell you guys to play the edge. From an aggressive mindset, they're right. But if you guys are not an aggressive player, do not, I repeat, do not play the edge. Because you will be forced in a position where you have to fight 4 or 5 teams. And now here Daddy is by himself. He does have a lot of money. He's going to have to make his way to the buy station. Again, you already know what it is, dude. You're going to have a lot of people. 1, gatekeeping you. 2, we got to cross out in the open a little bit. That's going to be very difficult. You know there's going to be a team in this building. We're starting to learn which buildings people like to camp. That's one of them. I would not take that fight right now. It's too far of a range. But we don't know how many people there are. And again, you want to kind of sneak that by. Now, the enemy does look like he's making his way there as well. So again, let's post up. Oh, shit. He looked right at you, homie. Changing windows, basically following us. We got 2 enemies on us now. We have a stun grenade. We could utilize that. We got to change our position. Oh no, we're just gonna run. This is a bad idea. Bad idea to just run, guys. Enemy's missing a lot of his shots. Your boy's got decent movement, so he's able to just wiggle his way in there. Barricade may come in clutch. I would have picked that up. Oh god. Got a stun grenade as well, bro. You can't whiff these things. The problem is you have one more guy around here too. There he is. Good read on that, my guy. He did not forget. Enemy driving in. We need to back up. Here we are, changing our position, trying to get a different angle on the enemy. The enemy's probably going to try to sneak the buy. I wouldn't push it. Be patient. Listen for the buy. And then make a move. We could also wrap around this side and come out another angle to sneak the buy, but we got to get this done. We have to win this gunfight. Sounds like there's an enemy on the rooftop. He might be on this level as well, but I do hear his footsteps too. That's exactly why we're playing hesitant, but it does sound like he's on the rooftop. This is unfortunate. I don't think the buy is the best play. I'm going to be honest. You want to try to sneak it because it's solo squads, but this is basically your one chance. We have a gas mask. We could slow play the shit out of it. Buy while we're in the gas, sneak this vehicle, and then drive the safety. That might be our best bet. Use the gas mask to your advantage, brother. There you go. Little too early, little too early, little too early. He's on the rooftop still. All right, so in that situation, again, I would have utilized the gas mask. I just would have let it tick 1 or 2 times, maybe even 3 times. I would have just got a feel for the situation. We knew that this guy was around us. I thought there was a guy on the top level. He may have rotated a different way, but we knew there were players around. I would have waited in the gas for about half my mask, snuck the buy station, got the buys off, and ran to the vehicle right here that clearly no one has taken. It's risky, but you would have got all 3 of your teammates back, most likely. Regardless, City comes back. Was he able to get the buy off? Shut up. I did not realize that. And look, we have no weapons. This is no bueno. No loot here at all. Is he gonna grab the most wanted? Remember, your boy City was on a 9-kill game with 75 people up. So I think he's got the capability to pull this off. We'll definitely see. We need better guns than just the shotgun and the pistol. This is going to be a rough fight. Again, guys, look how the movement just makes him move fluidly through the map. A lot of people don't think slide cancel is important. A lot of people don't think, oh shit, I thought that was a guy. A lot of people don't think movement's important, but it helps you guys traverse the map fluidly. Oh, good shit. Which helps you He's able to get the buy off, but he is being shot at by another team gatekeeping. Oh my God, barely able to go prone. Need to watch the right-hand side too. We do have 3 other teams. We have 1 team here, of course. Son of a bitch. Purple should be landing on us right now. I'd imagine there's a team here. There might be a squad here. Doesn't look like it because we're not being shot at. But we're in a rock and a hard place. We're out of a zone. These guys have us gate kept to the max. Maybe purple shouldn't have come here. That might have been a bad call, not just from this team, but from me too. All right, separating ourselves, creating distance from the enemy as we push away. Again, using this to cover our back. Unfortunately, he gets taken out. Carlito and them just, you know, camping the building. It is what it is. It's end game. You want to play slow. We're basically screwed. We got to cross in the open. These guys are just hawked in on us. Still not safe. Very unfortunate. I don't think any of this is going to be safe, my guy. Oh my God. And of course, the circle rotates. 72 rounds in our magazine, 76 in reserve. We have a barricade we could place down. The time it takes to place the barricade, this kind of makes it useless. Back in blackout on the fly, if you were getting shot at, you threw it down really quick and you could use it as cover. This game here, it takes a little bit of time, so I don't know if that's going to work out. You see enemies running to the left hand side right now. It seems to be a oh my God, 3v2v1. Good smoke. Unfortunately, you're going to need a lot more than that. Not really sure the play here, I'll be honest. This seems a little crazy. I don't think he's sure either. I like the smoke grenade play, but I probably would have waited a little longer before I threw that down. Oh, it's explosive rounds. Your boy Rams literally stuns himself. That seems to be a trend in this game. Now a 4v1, and notice that too. 2 of the squad members pushed in while the other one just sat here doing nothing. Now, let me ask you guys real quick. Players like this, players that, and we all have them. We all have teammates where they'll sit here and, you know, it looks like they're fighting with you. It looks like they're pushing with you. But the moment you get in a fight, they just kind of freeze up and sit in the corner. And they don't help, right? That whole fight could have been a lot different should their whole team have gone in there and fought. But instead, they 2v4'd them, and then it left a 1v4 at the end, which of course they ultimately lose. Not really understanding that, guys, you need to identify your teammate who's struggling in that aspect. You need to pin him out. You don't have to put him on blast. I do, but you don't have to. A lot of people respond differently. Just let your teammate know. Be like, hey, bro, look, when we go in together, let's push together. Don't hesitate. Go in with confidence and take the W. I see that way too often, and I have teammates that do it too. See it way too often. You go in for a fight, and they just kind of freeze up, and they don't really know what to do. You're not going to get better. Your teammates aren't going to get better if they just sit there in a corner while your whole team dies and they're forced to fight a 1v4 at the end game. But again, guys, when it comes to this map, it's going to put a huge emphasis on teamwork. That's all there is to it. Now, if you're playing solos, of course, do your own shit. It's going to be a lot more third partying, but when it comes to duos, trees, and quads, and I preach this a lot in Verdansk, but I swear to you, this map here screams teamwork and team aspects and team strategy. You guys have got to get in sync. You got players you have fun playing with and they're just holding you back. You need to share this video with them. Be like, look, bro, this is you. And correct those mistakes, because if you guys are lacking teamwork, you will get picked relatively easy. Going back to City and them, they were a great squad. We spectated them most of the game, but so many times they kept running off by themselves and getting picked by themselves. And it was very unfortunate. That squad together were so good individually. If they would have worked together, they would have blown that entire lobby, and your boy City definitely would have dropped a 20 bomb. But again, they got a little too overconfident, a little too aggro, and they got them killed. And it's weird saying too aggro, because in Verdansk, you could go super aggro. It would cost you your lifetime of time, but you had the ability to go super aggro because of all the cover around you. This game here, you can go aggro, and there's a lot of people that go aggro, but depending on the circle, depending on the situation, depending on the people in your lobby, most of the time, going full on solo aggro in a quads game is going to get you killed, and it's going to get a lot of goats killed as well. So guys, play with some patience, play as a squad. Don't care what anyone says, hold each other's hands. But since you enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like on the video. Let's get this video to 700 likes. And also, guys, make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell tapped. But until next time, guys, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone.